Hello all you cool cats and kittens. Today we're going to be putting a radio in a 99 to 06 Chevy Silverado. Half ton, 3/4 ton, 1 ton, doesn't matter. Okay? Quick story, got this truck for free. This truck here, free. I call it the free radio. Did some work for a guy, long story short. He was selling this truck in his front yard and he wanted parts to fix another vehicle. I got talking with him. I said, well, I kind of work on cars here or there, here and there, a little bit. And we made a deal. Actually, he talked himself into it. And he said, if you can get this car running, I'll give you the truck. And I said, actually, it was with this hand. So we shook on the deal, got the car running for him, and now he showed up and gave him the title. I have been driving this truck for 3 or 4 months now. Hauls a boat. I've hauled a few cars with it. By few cars, I mean one, but it did great for a half-ton Silverado. Had to do some tranny maintenance. Needed a water pump and water pump seals, just a little shit like that. Sat for a little bit, but after I did all that, I've been daily driving it for yeah, a couple of months now. It's been doing great. Let's jump right into this video.
Has really been fueled.
Well, it's not going to do it for the camera. Of course, it does it. It's crazy how that works, but so basically we're going to replace it anyway. So what was happening? I was getting some what do you call it? Frequencies, the high pitch from the alternator. You know that. So when the engine, you know, RPMs go up and down, it you hear the noise in the thing. Anyway, what you want to do? Put the key in, put this thing in down as far as it'll go. Hopefully it doesn't roll into the trailer. Put the steering wheel down, take this, remove your turbo air freshener, take this, just get it out of the way. Your basic tool set, and I mean it's as basic as it gets. You're gonna want, I believe these are 7s. Yes, yes, you'd be right. Grab your 7. This stuff is so simple, it's unreal. But if you don't know how to do it, I'm here to show you. You want to remove all these fasteners. Anyway, take those out, grab your stock radio, get it out of here. Well, get it out of here. What kind of Oh, there we go. Undo these connectors in the back. Antenna. See ya. Somebody's definitely been in here before. We can just tell by all this. This is not factory stuff. I mean, it's factory stuff, but anyway, moving on. So they make an interface kit. I didn't buy that because it's expensive. Went with the cheapest dual single DIN I could find. You're gonna need the radio. You're gonna need the dash installation kit, so it looks halfway decent. And then you're gonna want this. I cannot stress this enough. You're gonna want this. This is the adapter to go from your stock harness to the radio. General Motors. And please do not cut these wires. The reason why I say that, these are not color coded. I mean, they're color coded to the schematic of the vehicle, but they're not color coded like red being positive, black being negative. They're all wonky. Green could be positive. You know, it's real pain in the ass. So pick yourself up one of these. That's what it looks like. This will plug right into your stock harness. Like so. This one is for your steering wheel controls, all that stuff. You can buy the interface kit. It's expensive. I don't want to spend the money. It'll work without it. So we'll just tuck that back in there. So what you want to do after you open up your adapter, I'm going to open this box very gently in case it doesn't work and you can't take it back. Your radio is going to come with the wiring harness for the radio. Plugs into the back of the radio. You see what I mean here? all we're going to do is we're going to match colors. And this is going to be difficult if you're colorblind. You may have to read a paper or two to see what the colors are. But yeah, just match the colors up and I'll be back with you. Also, I can't stress this enough, don't use electrical tape. Don't, please. What you're going to want to get, these were on sale actually. These are on sale. These are a nice pair of crimpers and cutters for $10. Get yourself some heat shrink butt connectors. This is the only way to do it. I mean, you can solder them yourself. They actually make kits that have different gauge of butt connectors, and it's actually got low temp solder in the middle of it, and then the outside is heat shrink, so you heat the middle up when you get the butt connector on the wire, and heat it up, and then it'll make your connection. I shit you not when I say this. I looked for probably 10 minutes, and I can't find a lighter to shrink these, even though I talked them up, and it's one of my favorites, but shoot. Anyway, grab some electrical tape. Now, when you grab this stuff, don't go overboard. We're just trying to clean up the wires to hold them together, okay? Grab one end. That's it. 2 wraps, okay? Wires are hooked up. We'll go ahead and just plug it in. Where's the radio? In front of my face. It's got Bluetooth and everything else. I've ran this radio a couple times. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. It was on sale. It's originally $23. I got it for like 19 something. Okay. Turn the key on. Hold the power button. Okay, we're doing a little troubleshooting here since radio didn't fire up the first go around. So what I found out is how that connector is wired or pinned. So we have our constant, that's yellow. We turn the key on. Red should be hot. Red is not hot. So we have a switched power. We only have constant. Now I'm assuming it probably applies a ground. But what we're going to do, we're going to try to find a switched ignition source. Somebody's been in here before. There's just things I'm noticing that. How you doing? Squirrel over there. Okay, so what we're going to be looking for is a switched key on power with this test light jobby. Look for a thicker wire, thicker than the rest wire. That's going to be most likely your power. And of course, I don't see one here. So we're just going to probe them all with the key on and see which one's got juice here. That one's got juice. Let's see if it, there's our switch power on. This one right here. So I'm just going to cut it in 2. Do a little snippy snip. Cut that. Kit came with this red wire here. I'm assuming that's what this is for. That is, if it does, in fact. We're going to find out if it switches like a ground, or if there's something inside the radio that does that. The stock radio, anyway. Okay, that should give us our key on power. We can go ahead and put this, button this back up. Let's see if we got any juice now. Yes, ma'am. Whoops, keys on the floor. looking like a fool with your keys on the floor. Anyway, we're gonna tap into this here. This is the power wire for the radio. Cut this a little shorter. You still want some room to pull the radio out. Cut that off. Throw that wire on the ground. Got a butt connector. They make basically fuse holders with a wire on it. And it already has a butt connector on it you can buy, but I didn't have one of those. So we just did it the old-fashioned way, you know, just... Okay, now let's see if our radio turns on with the key. Keys are on the floor, remember? What the balls? Oh, there it is. You gotta hit the middle. That's power off and mute. So if you hit the middle button, it comes on. So there, our switch power worked. Let's see if it turns off with the key. Perfect. You don't have to worry about this shorting out. That's got a fuse on that circuit that we tapped into. Grab your dash kit. Oh yeah. It's this side. Anyway, we're gonna work through it together. Go ahead and just start breaking these off. So when you buy this kit for your Silverado, read the instructions if you're not comfortable, but you're going to be using these, I believe. So I'm going to start breaking these off, a couple at a time. Some of these are really stout. A little more trimmed. Yeah, that's how it fits. Somebody's here. I'm in trouble. I forgot about this little pocket we gotta put in too. Nowhere really to mount to. It doesn't line up with the holes like it should. Because you can almost see the hole it's supposed to go into, which is right there. It just doesn't line up quite right. And I'm probably not doing it right either, but this is how I've done it, and it always turned out well. So I'm just going to go from the inside, or I might go from the outside. Oh, let's just see what happens. So the other provided baggie of screws has bolts, carriage bolts, and coarse thread screws in it. Well, to trim this thing down, I don't have a Dremel or a cutoff wheel. Nope. Don't have a file. Don't have sandpaper, nothing. All I got is a knife. And this knife has seen better days. So I'm going to score this both sides so this will fit in there. Don't worry about making it perfect because this outside ring will cover up any imperfections as long as you don't, cut it in half or anything. Listen, man. Everybody's going to have something to say about what you do. They want to critique it. Fuck them, Do your best and be happy with what you made. Anyway, it fits. Now, I mean, if you want to critique it, you got a gap there. You won't see a little bit of gap here, but I mean, for the most part, it doesn't matter to me. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and plug this radio in, and oh, there's the antenna. Now you're gonna need the adapter. I don't have the adapter, so I'm just gonna shove it in there. I use Bluetooth most of the time anyway. They have an adapter kit. I think it comes with the interface kit. I'm not sure. Or did it come with my wiring? Nope. You can buy that separate. It's like another $15, but because this hole's too big for the ant. But yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna plug it in, bolt it up, put the bezel back on, and we'll see how she looks. All right. There you are. It's not bad for as much money as we have in this thing. It's not that bad at all. Everything works. I would try the Bluetooth, but you know, I use my phone for, you know, a camera. Perfect. That's it. That's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I didn't. Trimming that's just nature of the beast. I mean, you're doing a cheap radio with a cheap installation kit. That's just what you're gonna get. So thanks for watching. This is one of the last few days where it's nicer on these parts, so a lot of these videos will be on the inside the garage. So till next time, we'll do it again soon.